A short time ago, I released a video called The Amazing Eye. It was intended to be a subtle declaration that the eye is too complicated to be the result of random chance as evolution insists. No, God created everything living, and the eye is one of his proofs. I like this approach of proving God. So this video is another in the series of The Amazing. Today's subject is the amazing liver. We can't see it, and we are not aware of it, but without it, we could not live. I hope that by the time I am finished, you too will agree that the liver is amazing. The first place everything we consume goes is the stomach. Here, food, drink, and pharmaceuticals sit in a pool of hydrochloric acid, where they are dissolved and passed along to the large intestines, where the contents are mashed and fermented. After fermentation, the highly acidic contents go to the small intestine, where it is made pH neutral by an alkaline solution produced by special glands. From there, the contents pass through a small tube to the liver. The contents are squirted into the liver every 10 to 12 seconds for analysis. The liver assesses the chemical composition and adds chemicals to the content to neutralize poisons and other chemicals that are not good for us. This is the first step of the liver to purify our blood. Almost 3,000 years ago, Moses wrote in Leviticus 17:11, "For the life of the flesh is in the blood." It was not until 1616 that Dr. William Harvey discovered that our circulatory system moves blood through our bodies to provide life to all our organs. The liver is the organ that creates and purifies the blood. It is a chemical treatment plant that removes waste products and poisons, sending them to the kidneys for removal. Having only 10 to 12 seconds to analyze the chemicals being passed through it, the liver creates and injects hundreds of different enzymes to balance our chemistry. After transforming poisons into harmless materials and altering harmful food, drink, and pharmaceuticals into elements that our body needs, the liver sends the contents to the bloodstream. It also creates and injects the perfect balance of glucose that our body needs for energy. The bloodstream will then add vitamins, minerals, proteins, new blood cells, and other chemicals to the body's 60 trillion cells through 75,000 miles of veins, arteries, and capillaries. It is in the liver that the blood is warmed to a constant 98.6 degrees. Imagine you leave home and fly to a faraway land like Morocco. Here you eat things you have never tasted before and consume drinks that you have never swallowed before. Your liver analyzes and treats all of this new chemistry in the usual 10 to 12 seconds, and you are not even aware of this process. The food and drinks that we consume are chemically processed by the liver, which produces new blood to our body. The blood from our body returns to the liver to be processed by taking out the wide range of waste chemicals that are being flushed out of trillions of cells. These waste products in the blood are filtered out and sent to the kidneys. In addition, the liver produces essential globulins, which are sticky proteins that are used for the repair of our veins. The liver produces and injects special cells that attack harmful bacteria as the blood passes through the liver. The liver also acts as a holding tank, where approximately 1 liter of blood is stored for emergency use. This holding tank contains vitamins, proteins, and some of our fat so that it can send them to various organs as needed. Here's a big one. A liver that is 2/3 destroyed can actually heal itself, and it can even perform up to 500 chemical reactions simultaneously. In addition, it can create up to 1,000 essential chemicals called enzymes to alter food, drink, and medications, and it can remove poisons and make food nutritious. Now I ask you, how could evolution possibly develop such a complicated system? One deviation from the Creator's process would have halted man's future forever. The liver had to operate just as I have described from the beginning, or mankind would not have survived. The liver is indeed amazing, but that is because it was designed by the Creator Himself. I invite you to comment. I would like to know what you think about the amazing series. Thank you for watching.